Welcome back, YouTube, once again. This is Nick, and this is SPW. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't done already, do the thing, like, subscribe, because tonight we have a very special, first time ever on the channel, Gauntlet match, where basically two superstars begin the match. Every 30 seconds, another superstar enters. It's an elimination match, so basically, a pinfall does not end the match, or submission. It just eliminates that contender. And then we will eventually just be eliminating down to one. And at the end of the match, we will have a brand new multi-universal champion. I cannot wait because basically I felt like I was loading the deck a little bit, but at the same time, all of these people I feel are absolutely capable of and deserving of wearing that belt. But this man right now, Doomsday, he is the current champion, and he has everything to prove because he's only fought one match. He was given a debut against the champion, and he definitely took advantage. But now it's like, hey, you know what? Let's give some of these other guys that have been working their way to the top an opportunity, and not just any people. We are sticking specifically to the Justice League. So Doomsday versus the Justice League, just like in the good old-fashioned DCU, the old Snyderverse. Kind of sad to see it go, but at the same time, yeah, it was never quite up to what I hoped. Just being honest. I mean, you could almost like rely on the DC movies to just kind of be like there was like Wonder Woman. That was probably the one DCU movie that I was kind of blown away by. But then I'll be honest, when they did the Snyder cut of Justice League and they put it on HBO, in my opinion, that's the way it should have been done. It was like a 6-episode like mini series, and I feel like it felt correct. It was done well when portrayed that way, but of course you'll never see that in a theater. But here we go, Aquaman of the Justice League. I haven't done any heights or weights because Doomsday is 7 foot tall, 800 pounds, and then Aquaman comes in. He looks hefty, but he's only a mere 6'1", 325. A little bit out heighted and outweighted. None of those are proper. Don't listen to me if you're doing an English assignment. But read a book. Read a comic book. That's what we're here for. But yeah, at any rate, like I said, Doomsday versus the Justice League. However, it is an elimination gauntlet match. So, if Aquaman, for example, were to defeat Doomsday, he is now champion. And then the next man comes down to the ring, and then the next guy, if he were to defeat Aquaman, then guess what? He's champion. Aquaman may have only been champion for 60 seconds, but he'll have that on his resume. So, again, this is going to be fun, because not only is it Doomsday versus the Justice League, but it's kind of the Justice League versus the Justice League. And I felt like I needed to have, the top three as far as power-wise, and I just felt like Jason Momoa's Aquaman. You got to give him one last run. You know, he probably won't be Aquaman for much longer. Now that we have James Gunn coming down the line, I'm actually really hoping he becomes Lobo, because that would be actually perfect for him. But that's besides the point. Right now, look at the new belt. We've got, look at that, incredible. It's an Infinity Stone extravaganza. In our multi-universal championship, of course, we got Infinity Stones. It looks like the Infinity Gauntlet. It's even got little fists on the side. I mean, that's why I felt like it was time to customize and make our own belts. But once again, I'm never disappointed by the 2K community. Thank you to the creators of these belts. This is once again another thing, just another thing you can customize. Oh, look at this! Running neck breaker out of Aquaman to start things off. Trying to get a jump on the new champion, Doomsday. He's only really had one match, so I feel like a lot of people might think he's untried. That's why I'm like, well, we will find out tonight. If he can defeat the Justice League just like he almost did in the movie, then, I mean, I don't think there's much left to be said. But right now, here we go. Who is it but Batman coming down to the ring? Aquaman, Batman, actually, I guess I should let you know, is coming down to the ring. He stands 6'2", weighing 210 pounds. I feel like does the 6'2" include the bat ears, the ears at the top of the cowl? Don't worry, folks. Even though he was thrown over the top rope, this is an elimination match where you just got to win the old-fashioned way. Pinfall or submission. Who do we have left? I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point. It's the Justice League. You can't have a Justice League without Superman. Superman comes down to the ring. He stands 6'3", weighing 220 pounds. And now, again, we have Doomsday, we have Superman, Batman, and Aquaman. This is kind of fun. When friends become foes, as they like to say in wrestling, this is definitely one of those matches where, I mean, really quickly. I mean, obviously, I feel like they all are here to defeat Doomsday. That's the goal, right? But how quickly? Well, already, look at this, Superman! Turning on Aquaman, landing a DDT outside of the ropes. Oh, and then Doomsday is the first to grab a weapon. I am not the least bit surprised. Oh, wow. He hits Batman, and then he throws it, and somehow hits both Superman and Aquaman. I mean, he's truly the one that is on his own in this match. I do feel like, don't get me wrong, the rest of these guys understand what's at stake, and they all want the belt, but I do feel like the odds of partnership. Oh, look at that! Wow, Superman throwing a sledgehammer into the face of Batman. I mean, I was about to say that hey, they might work together more, but maybe petty rivalries are just coming back. Batman and Superman. I mean, come on. Those guys, they're like the odd couple. Aquaman misses, but look, yeah, see, speaking of which, Doomsday and Batman teaming up against Superman. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, Batman is nothing if not practical. I mean, he will take any advantage that is given him. Absolutely proven by that fact. But look at this! Right now, Doomsday is standing alone inside the ring. Meanwhile, the rest of the Justice League is literally tearing themselves apart. Oh! Over the top rope goes Doomsday and demolishes Aquaman outside the ring. Oh, and now he has Superman on his shoulders. What is this? Ah, Superman able to counter. Look like there for a moment. Oh, Doomsday choke slams the life out of Superman and clotheslines Aquaman. Man, that's too many men. That's too many men. Too many men, man. Sorry. Some things are just fun to say. But, oh, at this point, I mean, I guess I should mention there is a referee in the ring. This is an elimination match. So there he is. Finally, we get a pinfall. One. Just a 1 count. But it is not any pinfalls count anywhere match. I mean, this is I mean, again, there's clearly no disqualification. There's weapons, pretty much everything being used. Oh, continuing to just throw the sledgehammer at people. One. Another 1 count. Doomsday just going on the attack on any man that he sees. But basically, if you're the first person he sees, he would just run toward the nearest living thing and try and kill it. I would too if I looked like that, wouldn't you? Oh, Aquaman! 1, 2, a 2 count on Superman. I feel like, is this just bragging rights happening now? Oh, Batman now trying to get a pinfall on Superman. He's like, hey, if Aquaman can do it, I can too. And that did not happen. Just a 1 count. Oh, Doomsday now. Oh, alone with Batman in the ring. That is not good. Aquaman and Superman at least can match strength with Doomsday, but look at that. Doomsday just chops Batman. 1, 2. Oh! Batman somehow kicks out. He was stunned and had no help coming. Literally, Aquaman was in the ring, and he's smart, frankly. He knew that, you know, it's only going to help him win if Batman is taken out early. Oh, wow, look at this. Superman throwing a kendo stick. Brutal. Aquaman sending Doomsday into the corner. Oh, and then getting Superman on his shoulders. Draping him across the ropes, but gets a boot in the face for his troubles. Oh, and then repeated shots. He might be busted open. I don't know. He took some stiff shots. Oh, but look at that. Batman using those kind of, Batwing blades on his forearm, so to speak, to bust open Doomsday, and very quickly gets caught in a 2 count himself, but countering Superman. Never to be outdone. Oh, but another boot to the face, and I think now he's been busted open. Is there anyone not bleeding in this match right now? I mean, this is the Justice League versus Doomsday. You'd almost at this point feel like all of them are just hated rivals. But that's why I thought it would be a lot of fun, because let's see, where loyalties lie when the multi-universal championship is on the line. That is the high. Oh, once again, Doomsday just continuing to throw heavy steel around the ring. That time the steps and into Batman. Oh, Superman counters. Look at this. Oh, reverse DDT. But Batman and Superman, as you would expect. Batman countering Superman. What is this? Teaming up once again with Doomsday to land a cheap shot. When friends become foes, you hate to see it, but also, I mean, how close of friends are they? Like, how much in common do Batman and Superman really have? Let's be honest. Oh, here we go. Aquaman. 1, 2. Oh, a 2 count. I was about to say Aquaman and Superman, I feel like might have more in common. 1, 2. Just another 2 count. So far, nobody willing to, I mean, obviously nobody wants to lose, but this is definitely one of those matches where, oh, a spear! And now Aquaman trying to pin Superman. Sorry. Again, so much happening. It's hard to keep track. I'm running out of oxygen in the room, I feel like. It might be vacuum sealed. Try to make it soundproof, but this is ridiculous. Again, too much action. Doomsday taking out Aquaman. Superman taking out Doomsday. Batman taking out Aquaman with a kendo stick. Oh no! Don't forget, Batman is a ninja. He is practiced with a kendo stick. Probably more so than anyone in the ring. Oh! It looks like Superman lands an incredible punch, but Batman breaks it up with the kendo stick once again. Off the ropes. Oh, boot to the face. Dropping Batman, but oh no, now Aquaman has a kendo stick. We've got multiple kendo sticks and a sledgehammer and still steps in the ring. This match getting out of control quickly. But don't you forget, this is an elimination match, so the first pinfall isn't even going to end it. This is purely just a matter of who thinks they can win at this point. Aquaman, bloody. 1, just a 1 count. I think Superman might be the only one not bleeding in this ring right now. Even though Batman's outside of the ring. Another sledgehammer shot and another pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. And right now, Doomsday is stunned. 1, 2. Batman nearly pins Doomsday. Man, taking advantage of every opportunity. Oh, but catching a knee to the temple from Aquaman. Having to roll outside. That is definitely gonna affect his karma and his confidence. Doomsday now. Oh, going to work inside the ring. Batman and Superman, again, renewing that old rivalry. Like, you hate to see it when friends become foes, but in a match like this, what else can you expect? Oh, what has Doomsday got in store? He's got something big going. Aquaman up on his shoulders in a torture rack. But Aquaman not tapping. How about that? Able to get out of it, but chased outside, and a kick to the face drops him. Oh, Superman landing a Superman punch on the opposite side of the ring. Right now, I just feel that Superman and Batman have kind of forgotten what the stakes are, and they are just taking out the frustrations on each other once again. Meanwhile, Aquaman on the receiving end of Doomsday. Oh, but Superman grips the skull. Oh, and he's able to crush the skull. And Doomsday is done. We have officially a new champion. Superman, as of now, is the current SPW multi-universal champion. And then he and Batman... I'm sorry, I hit the microphone. He and Batman exchange blows with kendo sticks. Doomsday still unconscious inside the ring. Hasn't even been able to make it to his feet to leave. He's been eliminated, but maybe we need to get somebody in there to check on him. I feel like normally we'd have like medical personnel, but maybe they're just a little bit afraid to actually go attempt this. Oh, Superman lands a Superman punch over the top rope on Aquaman. But oh, look at that, playing possum. Aquaman shook it off and manages to counter, getting the sledgehammer once again. Oh, and laying it in, hitting Batman in, it looked like that was a kidney shot. Kind of a lower back shot with a sledgehammer. That can't feel good. He's going to be peeing blood for weeks. I mean, I don't know if you've ever had a kidney shot, but they're unpleasant. Superman now with the sledgehammer. Oh, landing what looked like that might have been a low blow on Aquaman. I'll be honest. 1, 2. Oh, Aquaman kicks out though. So now this is purely between the members of the Justice League. Still Doomsday unconscious inside the ring. I mean, is nobody really? You don't want to? You didn't want to run in there? Okay. Maybe if it's a few more minutes. We'll give him a few more minutes? Okay. Give him a few more minutes. If he doesn't get up, we might have to send in a gurney or some kind of stretcher. I don't know. The guy weighs nearly 1,000 pounds. So how are you going to do it? With like a forklift? You're going to get... Okay. Awesome. Sorry, I'm being told that we might have a forklift coming down to the ring to try to remove Doomsday. In the meantime, we've still got 3 superheroes duking it out for the Multi-Universal Championship, which we already know has changed hands. We just don't know to who yet. I would say, as it stands, Superman landed, or was able to be the one who pinned and defeated Doomsday. But as it is right now, Batman and Superman once again duking it out inside the ring. Oh, another shot to the chop, stuns Superman. Batman goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, and Superman kicks out. This is just all over the place, back and forth. Oh, the spear! Aquaman is able to spear Batman. He is currently unconscious, and yet Superman able to interfere, and now, look at this! Oh, a sleeper hold! Being applied! I don't believe it! Aquaman is able to tap Superman! Superman is done, and then now Aquaman going for the pin on Batman! 1, 2, 3! Aquaman has done it! I don't believe it! Jason Momoa's Aquaman basically says to the universe, I am not done. I can't believe my eyes. You gotta admit those colors match though, right? Like, he's gonna look good with that gold around his waist. Aquaman with the Infinity Stones. That, I mean, he is a god, right? I mean, he rules the seas. Like, he's basically like Poseidon. This is incredible. What a turn of events. I don't believe what I just saw. Oh my gosh. Aquaman able to pull it out. I think probably the ultimate underdog, right? Let me know in the comments if you had Aquaman pinned as the winner of this matchup. My goodness. All right. Who knows? That's the kind of action you get on SPW. Do the thing, like, subscribe, because I don't know what's going to happen any more than you do, and Aquaman winning the Multiversal Championship is too much fun. I dig it. I hope you do too. Stick around. Like I said, Tuesdays, Thursdays, who knows what's going to happen. We got more belts to put on the line, and so I feel like, well, that's probably going to happen in the near future. So, yeah, do the thing. Until then, have a good night. Adios.